Hello, my baby dolls. It's your girl, Bubbly Buzz Love Bunny. 'Tis I, Megan Ann. This is the second time I'm going to be recording this reading. It's a very specific reading. I don't know. You need to cleanse your space, whoever you are who's watching this. You need to protect yourself spiritually because they didn't want you to hear this message. They didn't want you to hear this good news. I edited the video and everything, and it erased the audio, even though when I was editing, there was audio. All right? So let's get into it, shall we? This is 15 cards from the Tarot, plus a few other decks, the Angels and the Green Witch's Oracle. We'll get to that. All right. So, first card to come out was the Five of Coins. Now, the Five of Coins represents like you feeling like you're being left out in the cold, like you're having, you're in lack, you're in a temporary financial state of hardship, okay? All right, so that was the past. This is you presently, okay? The Eight of Swords. So you are making a conscious decision to pull down the blindfold and say, hey, I need to do something else because what I'm doing right now is not making me happy. It's not working out. It's making me feel like I'm in lack rather than abundance. You know, you're also going through a lot of thinking about your past. So this is the Six of Cups. That's linked to like daydreaming, especially with childhood and innocence. So you may be reminiscing and feeling nostalgic about your past. And usually the Six of Cups isn't a creepy drawn card, but this one is. So what that's telling me is that maybe your childhood wasn't so great. It's led you to be a people pleaser and, you know, not having very strong boundaries as an adult, okay? So through all this is Temperance. You've been very patient. You've just been waiting, letting things go with the flow, and just seeing how things end up, you know, healing yourself and doing the best you can to align with the universe. But being patient about it, okay? Here it is again. So proud of you. So this will pay off. It's the Four of Wands. This is the Four of Wands. That means it will be a celebration with you among friends after these hardships. Not only did Spirit tell me like what's going on, but also what led up to you even feeling this way. So in the past, or maybe currently right now, you are holding too many burdens. You held too many burdens. 10 of Wands. You had too many things you had to take care of all the time. Like you're probably taking care of everybody, plus the house, plus bills, plus pets, plus this, plus that, plus. Maybe you're a parent, maybe you're not. Maybe you just have way too many responsibilities. Maybe you're a child who takes care of your parents. That type of situation. All sorts of situations where it's just someone who's just very responsible and taking on such a heavy burden of 10 wands that you're feeling like you're going to burn out, okay? King of Coins. This is also you. That's what you are embodying or were embodying. And basically you were daddy money. Pentacles, coins. Everybody, I need. You're like, yes. And that's why you're feeling burnt out. That's why you're about to just burn out, or you're burnt out, and that's why you feel left in the cold, is because you literally were holding everybody up financially. Okay? And you could be a man, a woman, a they or them, and be embodying that energy, okay? Eight of Cups. You've made a conscious decision for your emotional well-being, for the best of you, to walk away from the situations that are no longer serving you, to having to keep holding on to all these wands. You know, you're deciding, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta live my life. The Moon. When we see the moon, usually people, oh, it's a secret, it needs to come out. But it also has a lot to do with your intuition, okay? So you're trusting your intuition. You're trusting yourself to walk away from the situation because you're tired of being in a Four of Cups. And when we see the Four of Cups, you know, you're feeling like apathetic, lack of emotion, feeling disconnected, just feeling bored in life and just like you're numb. You know, I can't do this. So, yeah, because you are deciding, Seven of Wands came out, to stand your ground The Seven of Wands represents like standing around during hard times, having strong boundaries. You're finally saying, hey, enough's enough. Big daddy, big mommy's not paying for everybody's stuff no more. Can't help everybody all the dang time. Can't be holding the home down and doing everything and not taking care of yourself is basically what you're telling everybody. But don't worry, the future looks very bright, okay? The Chariot came out. This is the fastest moving card in tarot. What's the Chariot, Miss Bunny? The Chariot. Everything that's going to start going good is finally going to start going quickly. You've been in temperance, waiting, being patient, going with the flow. The Chariot, everything's going to start going so fast. You're embodying the Empress. So this is Mommy Tarot. And you flip the roles. It could be Daddy Tarot, the Emperor, but Mommy Tarot, you're embodying this. It's all the sweet, all the suits. So, all wands, fire signs, cups, you name it, air. You are embodying all those things. You have grown and learned so much because of living through this situation. I'm guessing like at least for the past 10 years or more, you've been having to deal with this. Okay? But you're embodying the Empress now. You're starting to understand, hey, I gotta tell y'all to back up. I gotta tell people what's up, but still being yourself, still being kind and giving and generous, but also putting a kibosh on people like, no, I've given you enough. That is all. Nothing wrong with that. This is going to lead to a 10 of Cups. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled. Perhaps you've been lacking in love too, just because you've had to just help everybody, but you weren't helping yourself, loving yourself, You're going to be in the ultimate fulfillment. This is for love too. Your love's on the way as well. Everything you needed and more. You're going to be so abundant. The Empress is an abundant person. Yeah, and guess who wants to come in? Page of Wands. They want to bring you this 10 Cups. They want to help add to it. You pretty much are making it on your own. They want to add to it. Hi, I'm the Page of Wands, and I'd like to show you my stick. So probably it's a younger person. But they're very enthusiastic, very passionate about you. Very interested. You're sparking creativity in them, wanting to move forward towards you. So that's a fire sign. All right. And what came out of the Witch's Green Oracle was the buds, new beginnings and expansion. Yeah, it's time. It's finally time. Okay? The next card that came out is time. Literally the word time. T-H-Y-M-E, like the herb. Presence and self-awareness. It's because you decided to start being present with yourself. Stop living in the past and operating on that frequency of being in, lack mindset or, people pleasing and not having any boundaries. 818 on my timer as I said that. So abundance is on the way because you're choosing yourself, you're pouring into yourself, you're loving yourself. You're doing what's right for you. Yeah, self-awareness. It's giving you a lot of self-awareness. You've grown a lot as a person. You've got so much self-awareness. And that's, I hear that's rare nowadays. That's beautiful. That's so important. Spiritually, you've grown. Grown so much as a person. I'm so proud of you. You're doing it, baby. My whimsical baby doll. Last card account was from the Angels Oracle, okay? Confirmation. Notification. The Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenge in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. Yeah. Healing the healer because you gave. But you can still heal people. Start a business. People took for you for free. Why don't you do it and get paid for it, You can still be kind and good and ask for, money for your services. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're allowed to ask for help too. You're allowed to ask for help. So, the zodiac signs that came out when I rolled the dice on the first reading was Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus, Pisces, Gemini, Scorpio. Angel numbers 12, 3, 7, 12, 8, 7, 1, 9, and I'll put them on the screen. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Spirit. If you'd like a personal reading, look at the description. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Peace, blessings, and love.